Live from Fox Studios, Fox 10 News is back.
The newest Air Force stealth fighter, the F-35 Lightning II, arrives at Luke Air Force Base in Glendale later this year, adding to a growing collection of military aircraft over the skies of Arizona.
But the F-35 is actually no stranger to Arizona. The U.S. Marines have been flying them for about a year now from the Marine Corps Station in Yuma.
It's absolutely cutting edge when it comes to aviation.
Lieutenant Colonel Steve Gillette is the Green Knights Squadron commander, the first operational Marine squadron in the country to get the new F-35s.
I've been flying the jet since 2012, and I have an F-18 background, and I can tell you that the jet is incredibly easy to fly. It's very intuitive.
The first of 16 F-35s delivered to the Green Knights in November of 2012. And the Marine aviators of Squadron 121 in Yuma have been working out the kinks ever since.
She's still kind of in her infancy. She's got a lot of ways to go.
Captain Rob Guyette oversees squadron maintenance and also flies the F-35. He's used to flying 30-year-old F-18s, and moving to the F-35 Lightning II was a big step for all of them.
A lot of things are the same, but technology has come a long way in 30 years.
Last fall, we took you to the Lockheed Martin plant in Fort Worth, Texas, where the F-35s are built in this massive assembly building. It hasn't been easy. Cost overruns and delays have made this the most expensive weapons program ever. More than $100 million per plane.
The platform is what it is because this is what our services have asked for. They kind of set the requirements of what capabilities are going to be important to them, and that's what we're pursuing.
Capabilities aside, we had to ask the Marines, how does she fly?
It flies just so nice, and it's probably the easiest airplane I've ever had to fly.
The airplane itself is extremely easy to fly, and it was designed specifically to be that way.
It smells new, it flies new, and instead of being a hatchet, it's more like a scalpel.
The Marine version of the F-35 is called the F-35B. As opposed to the Air Force and Navy versions, the Marine F-35 requires only a short runway for takeoff, and it can land vertically like a helicopter, which can come in handy when you think about its mission, to help Marines on the ground.
I think that this airplane will serve the Marines on the ground very well.
Still, are the days of combat pilots nearing an end? Some people say yes, as advances in drone technology make pilots an unnecessary risk. But these Marines say no. They say there will always be a need for manned jets.
When it comes to combat situations, I don't think that this country will ever be in a position where we don't want to have a man making, or a woman making decisions, a person making decisions in the front.
But in terms of me as a pilot being worried that I'll be replaced by some machine, I don't lose any sleep at night over it.
When it comes to drones, Arizona plays a big part in that as well. At Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, the Arizona National Guard operates Predator drones flying half a world away, all thanks to the Defense Satellite Communication System, a sophisticated worldwide network of satellites. Safe from harm, pilots in the 214th Reconnaissance Squadron can fly their Predator drones just about anywhere, including Afghanistan. The missions are classified, and our repeated requests for an interview were never granted. But for now, piloted jets still dominate the skies over Arizona. The Marine F-35s in Yuma will eventually be joined by 144 Air Force F-35s based at Luke in Glendale. Together with the large bombing ranges already used by A-10s and F-16s based in Tucson, it shows a huge military commitment to Arizona.
Arizona, in terms of the weather and the ranges that we have in order to do that training, it's fantastic. There is no place else that I'd rather be.
Well, they are expensive, over $100 million per plane, but these new F-35s are amazing. They will eventually replace all of the older F-16s at Luke